Hi everyone, James here. So today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I have found online a couple of websites that can be used both on a computer and on your mobile with some limited functionality depending on your kind of mobile kind of thing. But these activities help you out with either like if you're wanting to get into digital art, if you're wanting to expand your general knowledge or be tested on a certain subject, or if you're just wanting to work on how fast you can type or try and learn how to type without looking at the keyboard, or even if you're just learning to code your own game or animation or anything like that, these websites will certainly help you out. Now there is a little bit of a challenge at one point in the video, but I'll get into that one when we reach it. So let's move on to the first website. So the first website is called WeveCell.com, and this is just a general interactive generative art website. As you can see there, it's available for iPhone. There is another version that is on the Android store. However, I have not downloaded it because I found that this works on a general browser just as well. Now, if I click on the controls here, you can see I've got a bunch of different options here. Now, if I just click this and just hold it in, it just generates its own little pattern kind of thing. But what I'm actually going to do for you just now is I'm just going to do little circle shapes, just of various sizes, just keep on going them around. And if you start to notice, it might start to look like a rose, like with the petals. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the green, if it comes down, is I'm just going to keep on bringing the green up and down, just to make the stem, and just keep on bringing it down. Now, the faster you do it, obviously the wilder it's going to go, sort of thing. But you can just continue going round and continue going round, and it just generates this whole digital art sort of thing. So this can certainly help you out with this, and I look forward to seeing if any of you decide to go for this, what you actually come up with. Now, number 2 is Jetpunk.com. This is a website where you can create your own quiz, or you can take part in other quizzes. There's various ones here, like I've picked Cinematic Universe for Marvel. So I have all these years here and I have to try and guess what each movie is that's in each of these years. So if I click start, you'll notice it gives me a 5-minute timer. If you do not want to be timed, just click the little stop button and then give you untimed. So I know the first one is Iron Man and the second one is Hulk, for example. So you can test your own general knowledge, or if you want to work in some general knowledge, or even just try and test yourself on a certain subject, you can try out this. The next one is pixel art. Now you may have heard of pixel art or 8-bit or 16-bit graphics and things like that. So this allows you to just draw in square format. You would kind of do the same here if you had squared paper kind of thing. As you can I'm just sitting here just scribbling over. Now you can make animations, as you can see down here. You can do little frame by frame animations, but here is the little character that I drew just before starting this video. So this is a character from the 1990s. Now I haven't told you his name, it is a he, but this character is from a video game in the 1990s. Feel free to see if your parents can help you out with this, or just look them up. I think it's okay for my first attempt at trying to do an old character, but this is essentially a character from the 1990s video game. Way before many of you probably have never heard of him, but this used to be my favourite video game when I was roughly around about 3-4 years old, 5 years old kind of thing, roughly around about that time. So I'm looking forward to, if you guys can guess who this character is, I'll give you 50 points. 50 points for trying to find out who this character is. The next one is nitrotype.com/race. So as you can see here, I'm in the middle of a race and I'm literally just about to start it here. So this allows you to work on your typing, because you need to look at the screen to know when to press space and when to put in capital letters, because it's all monitored that way. So this is a good way to work on your typing skills and just bring them up to a point where you can type without looking at the keyboard, and also increase your typing speed, which is great for whenever you're playing actual PC games. It is a little bit harder on mobiles, but it is still possible to do. So where was I? I think I was 4th, maybe. I don't actually know. I don't know which one was me. Ah well. I can always try next time. Oh, I was 5th. I was last. Great. Now the last one, which I think is probably the most educational one, is hourofcode.com/uk/learn. Now as you can see here, there's all these different kinds of activities here, and this helps you learn to code your own games, your own sort of universes or anything like that. You can see Minecraft is also involved here. I'm quite interested in this Star Wars one. So if we click onto it, and we'll do blocks, but you can do blocks and JavaScript. So if you want to learn how to actually type the code, you can do. But if you're just starting out, I would recommend going for blocks. It gives you a little introduction video. And it's just, so there's Ray saying, we need that scrap metal, can you get it? So add a second move right. So if I just press this now, it only moves one square and it doesn't reach. So we need to try again. So let's do move right twice, reset and go. Hey, there we go. So as you keep on going, so you can see here, you can actually see the code that we've just done via the blocks. So keep playing, and at the end, you get a little certificate with your name on it. And you can even have it printed out, or you can share it on your social media. So that's 5 websites where you can build up your general knowledge, work on your digital graphics, or even just learn how to code your own game kind of thing. I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with, but remember there's 50 points up for grabs if you can find out who that character is that I drew.